Haroldlujah, what's up? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm on 10 toes. I can't complain. I'm doing fine.
For sure, I feel you. So, just getting started, we understand you are from Houston, you from Texas, but what part of Houston exactly?
Fifth Ward, the north side.
North side, all
Yes,
right.
sir.
So, just talking about growing up in the North side, how is that?
I just seen a lot, heard a lot, and did a lot. You know, but it's our learning experience and growing. You know what I'm saying? Just poverty.
Poverty.
You know, and then being a kid. You know, in a single parent household, just my mother. You know, when she got boys, it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I grew up a little rough. Had to bump my head a lot.
So, growing up on the North side, how is that compared to the South side?
It's a whole lot different because I was so pro north side until like the early stages of my career. You know what I mean? I never went to the south. Had no reason to go to the south side. Like that's a different world, and the north side is a different world for them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's totally different. But I mean, every hood is the same around the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole different environment just on the south side and then the north side. The energy different.
All right, I got you. So, as far as Houston, what's your favorite part about Houston? What do you like the most?
Man, I'm gonna just say my side. You know, I love my side, even though it's a lot of negative things I hate about it. You know what I'm saying? It's me. That's just me. The north side is me. I am the north side, so I love the north.
Got you. So what's the origin behind your name? How did that come about?
Because like my name was Harold Lee, which is my real maiden name. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But if you know me and you know like my early stages, if you've been keeping up with my early stages, I used to get into a lot of shit. And I used to, have altercations with a lot of rappers, So I felt like I needed a name change because Harold Lee, the name was so dirty.
Yeah, everybody knew you from that.
Yeah, everybody knew me from that, just being aggressive and the street cat and all this shit here. So I contemplated on my name for a while. I had already thought about it, and hallelujah means praise. That's why I say hallelujah, all these hoes praise me, because I get praise in what I do.
For sure.
So yeah.
So what or who inspired you to start rapping exactly?
I mean, it was just in me. My old man used to rap. You know what I'm saying? So
you kind of born with that talent.
Yeah, I was just a musical baby.
So growing up, how long have you been rapping? So did you start off, in school?
Since
rapping?
I was 7. I've been rapping since I was 7. I've been recording since I was 16. So that's 14 years straight.
Got you. So you already, you've been with this rap scene. You already know your way around it.
Yeah, I mastered it just a few years ago. I mean, it'll take a while, but I'm past my 10,000 hours already.
No, for sure. So what rappers influenced you growing up? What's some rappers that you looked up to?
Man, I really don't look up to nobody, but as far as like the music go, what I feel like the artists that molded me as an artist that I used to like the most, and these just not like the top 5.
Yeah.
But that was I'm gonna tell you 4 artists who molded like my style, because I don't have no style but myself. Nobody sound like me and I don't sound like nobody. Lil Wayne, T.I., DMX, and T-Pain. You put them in the blender and you got me.
Okay, so
that's the artistry side, like T-Pain.
Okay.
Because like I learned a lot from a certain album he had, the Epiphany album. It was like after rapper turned singer, and it was just so much about that album, the realness. It was just so authentic for me. And then I never just wanted to be a street rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so much better than just that. You can't label me. And then my music, I got mainstream music. I make pop music.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't want to be a street rapper.
You don't want to just be in that one category.
I can't be. You couldn't put me there if you wanted to. It's because my music is just go further than just that. You know what I'm saying?
So what is the best advice that you've been given in life?
The best advice that I've been given?
Just in general.
Man, I don't know. I heard a lot of shit, man. But just really, and this, stay out the way, man. Stay low to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, chest out, dig down, and mind your own business.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that was prison advice, but
it's something that stick with you.
It stick with you.
Gotcha.
And the dig down part is, you in jail. Keep your dick down. Don't do, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And mind your own business, because that's what gets you in trouble in prison. You know what I mean?
Alright. So as far as signing, how long were you rapping before you signed your first deal?
I think I signed it. I signed my first deal like at 27.
Your first deal at 27.
Yeah.
So how many times have you signed?
Once.
Just once.
Yeah.
And can you talk about just the label and how that ended up coming about?
I mean, it ain't no secret. It ain't no secret. I was signed to 1501.
Yeah.
You know, I was the first artist over there, things like that. It's just, you know, so I feel like it just, the timing was off. It wasn't for me at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just really all I got to say about the situation, really.
So when you signed, did you have any big purchases when you first signed? Or
Of course I did.
let's talk about those purchases. What's some things that you went out and bought? What's the first thing you bought?
Dumb material shit.
From chains and jewelry?
I bought a bunch of jewelry and I spent thousands and thousands and $1,000s on clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So do you look at that, or do you look back on that as a bad investment?
It's a very bad investment. Like I could have, and then I was spending so much money living in condos and lofts that I didn't even take my money and buy a house that I could still be living in to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So would you take that as just a learning experience you learn now?
Every second that go by in life, which me, you, him, is a learning experience. You know what I'm saying?
As far as your music, do you write, or is it more freestyle?
I ain't wrote in 8 years, so all 700 plus songs that I have right now sitting was all off the head. Yeah, I ain't wrote in 8 years.
So how long does it take you to create a song? Say for instance, when you going into the studio.
In all honesty, it take me a minute to like do a verse. I mean, 2 minutes to like do a verse. You know what I'm saying? My hooks come easy because like when I hear the beat, I know if I want to do it the first 10 seconds. I know what I want to do. It's because I mastered it, so it's like my mind just, you know, just up echelon, it just advanced.
Yeah.
So when I hear it, I know what I want to do. Put it up. I already know what I want to say to it. I already know how I want to do it. The only thing that I don't know what I'm going to do is my verses. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I just go with the flow how I did the hook. You know what I'm saying?
So being in the studio, are you one of the rappers that's, long hours in the studio, or you more so just in and out with it? You trying to be quick.
But now, after my situation, you know what I'm saying, it's like my access is not the same as it was.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of like in and out now, but at first, I mean, you almost got 800 some songs. You have to be in there every day.
Yeah, you gotta get them recorded, get
Yeah.
them done. Just talking about your songs, what's your favorite song that you've made? Do you have a favorite?
And to be honest, I'm gonna run around and then I'm gonna ask you a question. I do have some favorites, but it's like I do and I don't because I made so much music and so much great music.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know. I know Never Know is one of them. That's gonna be because that's my biggest hit to this day.
Yeah.
That's the biggest hit I ever made. So Never Know, Nobody, on Pain, Passion, Redemption. Won't Change, featuring Yellow Beezy on Pain, Passion, Redemption. Keep Your Head Up, which is a motivational song for anybody, you know what I'm saying, in the world. On Pain, Passion, Redemption. It's a song I got called What's Going On Pain, Passion, Redemption. It's like that album, it's a platinum industry album, like from 1 to 13, front to back. It's a whole industry album. So I think that's my favorite project. You know what I'm saying? Just overall. But they're my favorite rappers though.
Gotcha. So are you